All right, another Briar jungle video for all of you. This is going to be my hybrid build, the one I see a lot of people really enjoy, the Profane Hydra into Sunder Sky. I think this build can convert into a tankier build with, that early game super strong buy with the Profane Hydra. And I think it's really strong and it's really good for people who enjoy it. So pretty much the build is going to be like Profane Hydra, as is tradition, into Sunder Sky with a Cleaver. So I think Cleaver is getting buffed next patch, or maybe current patch for whoever is on it. And I think Cleaver is going to be really good on Briar. So it's going to be essential, maybe even before Sunder Sky. So that's like a big thing I want you guys to think about. And the rest items are DD, Sterix, as, like we build our aggressive items. So here, when we start, we always want to start either, solo Raptors, or if we can get a leash, we can start on buff. I generally just solo Raptors a lot of my games, but for a lot of people, it's up to you how you feel comfortable clearing. And, for Briar, we say it a lot, but yes, she is a farm jungler. What I notice is like lower people, they really try to do too much. And the thing about when you do too much, you end up just hurting yourself, right? Like, ganking is good, but when you don't know how to gank, it's very bad to be ganking, right? So like, the most important thing you should focus on is, let me just focus on my farm. And then after my farm is like completed, and then we can kind of like talk about ganking and stuff like that. So here, I do the Crux, and then I do the red after. I'm just Wing, trying to get as much damage. I always E level 2 because it's really good. The extra damage on the wall is much better than the Q. Here, you don't really have to wait for the last, like the very last auto. But if you feel comfortable doing that, that's always like a good thing. And there's a lot of auto attack resets in your kit. This is just like showcase you. You can Q auto attack with an E, and you can still auto attack in that. And then you can W as an auto attack reset. And this is confusing for a lot of people, but it's just something for your mind to think about. When you start camps, generally you don't want to start camps with your Q. Early game on your first clear, you will most likely do that, but later on, sometimes you're going to use your W to kind of like jump onto the camp to speed yourself up there. But for this early clear, we use Q because our cooldowns are off sync. So here I'm doing Gromp. This will give us the level 4. And as I'm farming, I'm just thinking about like, what am I going to do? I'm against an Evelynn jungle. Evelynn jungle, level 4 jungler too, just like me. So I'm going to think about that. She's probably top side. Okay. And she wants crab, right? So like, she wants crab because I want crab. And if she wants crab, we're just going to have to end up fighting for it. So we're going to do is set up a trap, because I think setting up a trap is easier. See if she W's it, and then we're going to go on her. And just fighting her is good, because I can generally kill after the next rotation. I'm going to E in advance to block that damage. I'm going to W, and then flash on her. Very simple, very easy. And yeah, after that, we just get the crab. I mean, Briar level 4... there isn't really many champs you actually lose against, especially if you get the jump on them like the way I just did right there. I waited for her to use her most important spell, that W, right? Juking crap. I waited for her to use that W, and when she used it, it was pretty much easy for us to go on her. Here we go back, and for our item buy, so right, we're going for Profane Hydra. So if you have the Brutalizer, it's actually really good to buy the Brutalizer, but if you want to just go straight for the Tiamat, it's fine as well. Sometimes I go long pickaxe plus. Sometimes I do like this buy, but for you guys, I think most people are going to go Tiamat. So let me just show you how the Tiamat buy goes. So here the wave is like good. Technically we could gank her because she's probably going to play aggressive. But it looks like Evelynn's already here. So Evelynn's actually easier for us to kill if we can kill her. I think it's really good to kill her, but Malzahar just scared her off a bit. And she W, so we go on her right now. Very simple, just let your champion play the game. I'm gonna E in advance. Block that damage out. I'm going to Ezreal now, as I feel more confident about it. I'm gonna E in advance, try to get him into that wall. That's probably all. That's all she wrote there. We try to play that situation as best as we could, but Early game, you're not going to be taking on that many people easily. Here we get the orb. And our goal here, I mean, that was a lot of fighting, so we don't want to fight so much. If we can avoid fighting often, we should farm. When you spend a lot of time fighting, you have to spend that time back into farming. Maybe the game makes it difficult because everyone is, you know, consistently fighting. Like, this guy's killable, everyone's killable. That can make it tricky, right? But like, sometimes you just have to find the windows you can farm and just farm. So here, I actually think we can just kill her. So what we have to do is get in range, Q her. Okay, maybe not. Okay, maybe that was bad. Maybe that was bad too. Okay, we shouldn't fight so much. We have to just put the time back into farming. Honestly, I thought that was free. I should have just I should have got out of that earlier. I thought for sure we could kill her. I didn't think her flash was still up. Yeah, this is gonna be a hard one for us to come back, so we should just be farming now. Yeah, honestly, that's kind of sad, huh? That's a real sad early game there. And we use, dude, and we lose Void Grubs. That's actually terrible. But stuff like this happens. Honestly, for me, when stuff like this happens, I just think, okay, I really I overplayed. Like, I did way too much. I did much too much there. Like, I thought, I went against what I just said, right? Like, we just said we spend so much time fighting, we should spend some time farming, and then I go fight. You know, like, it just happens, right? Like, it happens and it feels bad, but you can easily come back from deficits like that. Even though the kill is super fed now. Like, I didn't make the kill super fed, she was already fed, right? So we just have to find our windows where we can take advantage of, you know, potentially killing people. Here, this might be a good window. We can go on Jhin ideally. I actually think Jhin is easier. Press attack kill. But yeah, like, the way I want you guys to think is, like, the game is never... It's never really that bad. Like, it's truly never that bad. Be optimistic, you just have to kind of, like, believe in yourself a bit more. The way I try to look at it is, like, the enemy team is just waiting for you to kill them, you know? They're always going to give you these great opportunities, and you're just going to capitalize it. The reason I'm invading here is because I think there's, like, no way Evelyn's here. She's just, like, way too low. She ran away like a little rat. And I'm just going to take advantage of that. Here, Jhin is playing aggressive again. We want to punish him. Press attack, W, auto attack animation, easy. And then we're going to help the Jhin push out the wave. And really, we know Evelyn's here, so we have to be aware of that. I could try to R her, but I think just getting crab. Let's try not to make the same mistake we've been making too often, where we overfight. Like, it's okay to fight a bit, but we don't want to be consistently fighting all the time. So here we see Evelyn. This could be a good R because I'm aiming it on the Zyra who's CC'd. We hit Evelyn, but that's still fine. Auto attack Q. Press attack W. I think we can live here. Very nicely done by me. I think she dies. I don't really want to go too close. E-up the heal a bit, but honestly, I think it's time to basically get our Profane Hydra. And we kind of recovered from that bad, like, early game. Like, we made a lot of mistakes. Okay, we should probably back up here. We made a lot of mistakes, but we were good enough to recover from here. And that's just important. Like, it's a recovery of the game plan. Like, you have to recover. Recovery is important. Like, if you're not... Well, I'm just going to tell you guys, and be honest, it's very easy to just, like, start running it down on Briar. Like, Briar is the champion that you just find yourself running it down often, but like, I just want you to understand, like, even I make mistakes like that where I'm, like, messing up, but like, it's always easy to recover if you just think back to, like, what we talked about. Like, put that time into farming, put that time back into farming, go for those plays that are, like, they're just much more guaranteed. Like, right now, going for a ball play, I don't think it's good, so I'm just gonna farm. Right, if there's a play you feel like you're not comfortable doing, and you're not sure if this play is, like, necessarily good, then you just go farm. Also, Tabby's is really good here, 380 carries, so it's, like, a really good vibe. You don't feel good about play, just go farm. Here, I think balling, maybe they are greedy, but it's a bit, honestly, a bit hard, so we're just gonna do dragon. I think dragon's fine here because I'm really strong, right? We just gotta, like an insane vibe. like we have a really good buy, like comparative to other people's item spikes. So really happy to just do it here. Plus I think I might go for a play after. But I think these two champions are hard for me to get on, so I don't want to force... I don't want to force anything, pretty much. Here, whichever direction. I think she's going to go here, so I'm going to R this way. Because this is like the wave she's going back to tower, and we hit her. Auto attack, W plus attack, profane. W because we were trying to go for the kill. Don't forget me, Kale. Remember the... E to heal up a bit. Yeah, really good play by us. I think Jin will be here, but I can lifesteal on him here. Oh, fucking impress in time. I actually think I could have killed him there. That was my mistake. I should have W'd faster. I got greedy. I got greedy there. So here's where we're going to go into our build. So pretty much like I said, if they buff the Cleaver next patch, it's going to be really good. It's already not bad, but right now we're going to go Sunder Sky. Our build's probably going to be Sunder Sky, Cleaver, Sterix, and DD. That's like my full build. That's my ideal full build. I think that's a really good build for you. I think this is like a hybrid build that's really good for early game and also really good. It transitions you really well into the sort of like that mid game. So here, if I run in a straight line at Jin, obviously it's not going to be that easy for me to get on him. But maybe he'll give me a chance. Thing is, if he messes up this next auto, we can maybe get on him. I'm trying to just defend tower. I don't want him to get mid tower. I'm extremely strong. We do want to play for void reps, so we're just going to kill them fast. And really, you play for farm, kill, objectives. That's literally the formula. That's all you have to do, and that's all you have to think about. Kill, farm, objectives. Kill, farm, objectives. The game is really not that complicated, and I think a lot of players just try to think too much about... Like, you're just thinking about doing too much, and don't worry about doing too much. Just do what's easy, do what's simple. Do what must be done is how I look at things. Here, this guy's greedy. He's a greedy player. Everything about him is greedy. And we kill him. He's an 80 carry, no mobility, easy to get on. We kill him. I'm gonna R because he's arrowed. Maybe that's angle hits. Ooh, close. The idea is there, right? Like if they hit a CC, you know, that potentially could be a good angle for us to go on. And that idea, that's like the idea. I think for a lot of players, it actually becomes much easier to just hit your abilities against sort of like CC targets. This guy's greedy, so we're gonna go on him. Press attack, team at W, her 2, E in advance, the damage, flash on her to close the gap, Q, auto W. Very straightforward, very simple. And sure, if you can play for towers, it could be good too, like playing for this tower. Maybe I'll help my team, because if Evelyn's here, they might die, so I'll just help them. I'll just help break this tower. So I see Evelyn's here, right? And I'm just gonna help them out a bit right there. I'm gonna go on the Jin here. He flashes, we're gonna dodge that. Second he walks forward again, we can go on him again. Now we go on him again. Press attack, W. Oh, damn. We buy this item, maybe our burn kills. No, he heals. Okay. So here we're gonna go into Cleaver next. Yeah, Cleaver's getting buffed on the patch. Its build path is gonna be much better. So we're gonna have a Warhammer, so it's easier to build. And plus, it only takes 5 stacks to stack it to a full. And it gives you 25% armor pen. So that's really good. And it's gonna be a really good item to have. Especially on Briar. Because Briar can apply it on like everyone. So it's super good. So this game for me, I want to play... Like, I have a lot of topside farm up. How do we want to play, right? Dragon's coming up. Dragon's an important objective. We need Dragon. But this guy's here, so... What I think is... Let's just go stop her at Herald. Kill her. And then we cross to do Dragon. And that's the plan. So I'm extremely strong. So wherever I go, greatness just applies. Here we're going to one-shot whoever. Maybe the Zyra first. Get the Herald. E in advance. Chase her a bit here. Get the Q range. Kill. Zyra might be here. Let's see if we can hit her. Headshot, obviously. Kill her fast. And we continue farming. I do want dragon. We did talk about dragon, right? So how do I want to do this? Do I want to just run all the way bot side for dragon? I did kill the jungler, so what I think is good here is what we're going to do is push and just kind of split push for a little bit. The reason why this is good because I killed pretty much all of them. And I can just reset off this and then go, you know, bot side. So here we have our cleaver. And we're going to go do dragon. So here my goal is to get objectives, to get towers, and to kill. And to farm. Like, there's a lot of responsibility. But for me, it's not that bad. So what I'm gonna do red first because red will give me the strongest power to fight. In case we're about to fight, which I think it's about to be a fight. Second, if it doesn't look like we're about to fight right now, I'm just gonna start dragon. The reason why, because I can do it really fast. I don't really need my team around me to help me dragon. Farming your jungle becomes less of like importance when you're the one who's sort of like when you're the like playmaker of your team, when you're the person who is quite literally the carry, right? I'm the kill. Wherever I am, the play is much more likely to go well. Without me, my team is sort of like in a bad position. So we kind of play around that. Here I'm gonna W in advance, get her, Q, W, chain CC so we can kill. And now we're gonna start the blue. So these outer towers are god, right? They're literally worth so much gold, and I want you guys to always play for them. So always play for these towers. These are like 600 gold. They will give you so much money. It's like 2 kills instantly. So very important we play for these. And we always want to break tower too if we can. So here I'm going to try to get on the gym. I'm going to E in advance. The CC is about to hit me. And I'm going to try to kite it out here. Ooh, I wish we got that tower a bit faster. Kill R was a bit unfortunate. But I don't hate the play. We did get the tower, like we're talking about. Very important. My team wasn't really around, but it wasn't that important for them to be there. They can just go. They can go do their things. Inori Daddy will carry them. Inori will carry them. Here we do have this one camp we need to do, so that's a priority. We have the blue. We want to prioritize that. Let's go fast. We'll do that. So this is sort of like going to be a this is like a downtime phase. This is where it's good to farm, right? Why is it downtime? We killed them. They killed us. We broke tower. We pushed all waves past like the midpoint. This is downtime. So this time you can just farm. There are moments where it's not downtime. And that's when you need to recognize, okay, I should probably be ready to fight, right? But this is like a window where like it's perfect for us to just farm half our jungle. And then like now we can look for something crazy, right? Now we can sort of like go aggressive mode. And however I want to play the map, it's fine. It's up to me to decide, do I want to go through mid? Do I want to go through top? Here I'm going to hit this. I just want to clear out their jungle vision. Going on her fast could be good. We just one shot R in advance. Okay, missed that. I'm gonna go on the Ezreal here. Oh, what the fuck? Headshot. Here, we're gonna wait on her R to run out, and then we're gonna W. I love when you just randomly hit someone who's like, you're like, okay, I guess we're going. But I'm extremely strong, so I can kill everyone here. I'm gonna ward over and see if Zyra crosses. But I think I'm gonna just go on her. We'll flash to get closer. I'm gonna E in advance. Push him, and then fast as he's reloading, I get on him. WW. Very simple, very straightforward. Plenty of HP, so always E in these situations just to get yourself a bit over a threshold. E is quite nice at these situations. Here, W fast to try to heal up fast. I just want to clear this wave out fast. And with the Sterix and DD, I would pretty much become an unkillable demon. Right now, I am a little killable, but I'm quite strong. And I really like this build if you're trying to snowball, really play with that pace. You can honestly switch out this with Titanic, and the build's literally the same. And I think it's like, these are like your most efficient builds that are really easy to use, I recommend. Dow or Titanic, and that's how I'd be building. I just kind of need to E here. I'm gonna try to go on Evelyn to heal up. Press attack, Sunder Sky. You see the healing. The healing's very important. Really nice healing by me. I could R here, but it's like, do I really want to? I'm gonna E again to kind of increase my HP threshold that we're talking about. I think it's too close to tower, so we're just gonna leave. If I really wanted to fight again, I just go jungle, and I just jungle, and then I can heal up really fast, like right now. You see, boom. But I think it's okay for us to base. I'm gonna show you our full build. I think Evelyn's just not having a good time. And this item's getting buffed next patch, so I'm gonna dabble a bit with it and let you know how, you know, valuable it is. But yeah, honestly, I've talked about it before. I really don't think Briar needs that much MR. I think she's much heavier. Like, you can get away with not building MR. With your R hitting, you get around 70 magic resist. And I just don't really find her to... I feel like AD damage is your, like, kryptonite. Like, you do need armor much more than you need MR when you play her. Just remember that. Here, you can always Baron. Pretty much when you play Briar, you never really die to Baron. Like, it's impossible. Also, you don't really have to Q it. With your W healing, you're pretty much infinitely having... Your W gives you infinite healing, right? So you don't have to worry about doing it. If you get really low, you can E. And also remember talking about, the only reason we Q Baron is because there's a champion nearby who's like trying to like distract us. Okay, if an enemy champion walks by here, Briar would like run towards them. We don't want that in that situation, so we Q and it locks her in. Otherwise, we don't necessarily need to Q because it slows down your damage, right? So here, I mean, I could just run down mid. And that's usually how I play Briar. That's how I like come back from games. I think it's really easy to come back. Just, you have to like kind of believe in yourself, right? I think the squad's gonna go on me. Remember, when your E is down, it's actually quite hard to go on people. Right? Because if our E is down, we get dragged into tower, so we want to avoid that. But I hope you guys like that video. Be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to be doing something different in the future. But yeah, hope you guys keep enjoying the content, and yeah, good luck in your games.